Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today we're back in Appaloosa Plains and we are making over this lovely little watering hole. I do believe it's opposite the salon, but I can't completely remember, so do bear with me. I do apologise if it's not, but it starts off as this quite simple like saloon. That's what I want to call it. I don't even know if that's correct, but I want to call it like a saloon. That's like in America, like in America. But again, I could be completely wrong. You're probably like laughing at me saying that looks nothing like a saloon, but you know, that's what they show in the movies. But yeah, I pretty much kept this shape, and the only thing I extended was that right hand side, which I'm now doing. Or I extend both sides just so they take up a little bit more room, and I was able to fit a few more things in. But I think it turns out really nicely in the end. I don't actually like add too much stuff. I use what's there already. So like the central bit that's in the middle does extend into the right hand side as well. So where that bathroom is on the right, that goes and that changes into where like the bar is and everything. You'll see that shortly. And then on the left hand side there is a toilet, and there's also like a little band room, I want to call it, because there is a piano and some guitars in there. So if it's like the band from late night, you can come here and play on the stage. Is it a stage? I think I make it a stage. So if you want to do that, you can in here. Sorry, I just dropped my headphone. I do apologise. And I'm going to carry on playing with it because I'm irritating. I feel kind of rusty, to be honest, doing this voiceover. I haven't done a voiceover since the last one, last Saturday, and this is coming out literally the weekend after I did the last one. So yeah, I'm not exactly too pre-recorded at the moment, which is kind of disappointing. I was hoping to make sure that I was like always a month ahead. That sounds like a lot, which it is, but I think sometimes when I need a break, I can then take the break and you guys have still got content. So I finished that farm build and that took me so long. I wasn't expecting it to take me quite so long. But yeah, I went into Emerald Valley and I just could not for the life of me think of, I was trying to do different things and it wasn't working out right. I was getting really frustrated and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to Appaloosa Plains. I'm going to do some renovations. So there is lots of renovations coming. And yeah, that worked out a lot better because as you can see, it's not a very long video. It's 10 minutes. This literally took me an hour and a half to do from start to finish, which I think is really good. I don't know. I don't want to toot my own horn too quickly. But yeah, I think it turned out okay in the end. At the front here, there is that barrier. I'm not really sure what it would do, if that makes sense, because I do believe the watering hole is for anyone to come to, so I don't know why the bouncer would be there. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below why it would be there, but I've left it because it was there originally, and I didn't want to take too much away from it, if that makes sense. And I didn't actually do anything off camera today other than obviously the foliage, but I mean like before recording. So I literally hit record and I was like, I'm just going to renovate this. I'm not going to bother cutting it out. I'm not going to bother doing anything like that, and we'll see how it turns out. And literally it took me an hour and a half, which is amazing. So I didn't have to do it like once and then do it twice, if that makes sense, because that's what I normally do. So as you can see, I've already extended over into that right hand side, just adding in some stairs. And yeah, I love how this turned out. There's so much for your Sims to do here, which is quite astounding considering this is not a very big place at all. But yeah, I really, really like it. And as I said, there's lots for your Sims to do. So if you want to come here, once I've popped the save up for everyone, you sure can. Also the floor plan I did on camera, so as you can see, I struggle a lot figuring out that left hand side. I didn't know where I wanted the toilet because I didn't want that whole room to be like the bathroom. I didn't want to split it up into like male and female. I wanted it to be very unisex so anyone can use it. And yeah, this is how it turned out. So I do add another wall in a moment. I think I extend that hallway slightly. Yeah, I do. There we go. This is the layout that we've got. And at the end there will be one floating piece of artwork. Don't worry, I do go back and fix that off camera, but yeah, I just want to warn you that I do notice it, don't worry. And yeah, so I was going to originally, this big room here is where I was going to have the bathroom, but it was just, I was like, for this like size lot, I just think it's massive, so I do change it into the one that's next to it, and this is then where the bands, like the piano and everything can be. So yeah, I really like how that turned out. And then upstairs, I don't really do too much. I add in a foosball table, I can't remember what it's called, that thing that they slide the black thing. When we get there, I'll show you. That's still there. And I've added in a couple of seating areas for your Sims. So here, yeah, so this is just a really nice place, to be honest, for your Sims to come to. It's a bit more, yeah, it's very different to what I'd normally do. And I really liked coming out of my comfort zone. Sorry, I really can't talk tonight, and I've got another voiceover, so yeah, I am starting to get a bit pre-recorded, which is nice. But yeah, so here I am just slightly extending it just so I could add in there's going to be more than just one tile between the sink and the toilets, just because I know that there is routing errors if you do that. Just getting rid of the window because we don't need it. And yeah, I don't really know what to say, guys. I haven't really been doing too much. My son went back to nursery, so it's been quite nice in the mornings, just waking up with not my newborn, but my youngest. Yeah, he's 16 weeks now, 17 weeks. What's today? He's 17 weeks. Wow, that has gone so fast, guys. Yeah, so I'm up here with him in the morning. And if he has a good nap, I will come upstairs and just do a little bit of building, and then my son will come home from nursery, and yeah, like, that is my life, guys. It's pretty boring. Today I went over and saw my grandparents, and yeah, they're all right. That is literally it. Tomorrow my son, my youngest, is getting his jabs, which is sad, and yeah, and then I'm going over to my sister's. So I won't be able to spend too much time on the computer, which is sad, but I will have the evening, and I'm literally so close to finishing another build that I kind of just want to get these voiceovers done so I can go do that now, and then I can then voice that over maybe tomorrow night if I get it done. And then I need to do some recording of the 100 baby challenge, which I haven't done for ages, and I am feeling very guilty that I started that and I haven't continued it, but I do want to get on the bandwagons. Sorry guys, there was a little bit of a jump cut purely on the fact that I had popped in a clip of nothing. How I did that, I don't know. It was like 10 minutes worth. So yeah, sorry for the little jump cut there, but we are now on into the little band room. I do originally put in a table in here, but I do change it to 2 love seats, so it's just somewhere for your Sims to get away and just from the hustle and bustle, and if they just want to come play the piano or the bass or whatever, they can then come in here and do that. So there is a lot of this orangey brown. I really like the colour. I think it just suits this watering hole really nicely. It did have a quite dark feel anyway, but on the 2 sides, I wanted to make sure that this side definitely had the exterior come inside, so it's still quite bright. And then we head on upstairs, and up here, like I said, is this thing that I no idea what that's called, but yeah, we keep that, so it's something else for your Sims to do. As I said, we've got a foosball table and a dartboard, and there's some seating areas, and I do believe I put in a bookcase, but I could be completely wrong. I can't really remember, but as I've said, I've done a few things. Yes, I do put in a bookcase. I've done a couple of other lots as well, which I'm going to voice over after this. So yeah, there's not too much else to say. Outside this upstairs balcony, I do put out some chairs out there, and I think I put 2 of the benches out the front as well. So there's actually nothing your Sims can necessarily do outside, but they can sit out there if they so wish, if they've got their juice or something to eat and they want to go sit up there, or just want to sit up there for the for the heck of it, they sure can. So we are coming up to the end, I think. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button and that like button if you liked, that is. And yeah, if you've got any of the other lots that you'd like me to see renovate in Appaloosa Plains, please do let me know in the comments down below. I've already got a couple lined up, so hopefully if you do say something, I've already done it and it's already lined up ready for you to see. So yeah, let me know what you think and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.